Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Flutter gyms and fitness apps inside today we need to see this here the workout plan. Apps need to develop here as well as need to find workout plans screens and add workout plans. Need to create here these three screens need to develop here. First of all need this here the draw this UI inside the flutters. First of all need to need its image, we need to import here, find out here the image folders and to put this here the needed image here and to put this here like this configures. And now need to create here the new folders inside the top tab view and to give this here the name, create here new folders and to give this here the name workout plan. Now first of all need to create here the new files inside and to give this here the name workout plan screen dot dots like this, write down here. Now I need to call this here stateful widgets and to write here the names workout plan screen. And now we need to set this here the material dependency like here. Now we need to create here the scaffold and we need to develop this here first of all the body, single child's scroll view, set here the child's, and now need to set here the padding const paddings dot edges insets symmetric, need to set here the vertical 20 like this configures. Now need to create here the children and now need to set here the column childs like this, set here and to set here. Now we need to develop here the one common widgets for the item titles, subtitles, buttons need to develop here. Now need to go inside the common widgets and to create here the new files and to give this here the icon title subtitle button dot dots. Now need to create here the statelet widgets and to give this here the name icon title subtitle and button like this sets. First of all need to import here the material dependency like here and now need to create here the final string and to set this here the title like this here final string subtitle. Then after final string and to set this here the icon for the icon path, and last one need to develop this here the void callbacks and on press events need to set here and to save here and need to call here add parameter. Now I need to develop here first of all the padding and to set this here the symmetric and to give this here the horizontal 20 like configures here. Now need to create here the inkwell and need to set here the on tab event on press configure this here. Now need to create here the children's and to develop this here the container and need to set here the decorations box decorations, set here the color T color text bg colors, set here the border radius, set here border radius circulars and to set here the 15 like this, and also need to set here the padding const edges inset symmetric horizontal 20 and also need to set here vertical 15 like this configures are the needs here and to set this here. Now need to create here the childs and to set this here the row, set here children's and need to set here the image, pass here the icon, and to give this here the width as a 50 and height also need to set here the 50, and to set here the fit as a box fit cover like this configure here. Now need to give this here the some width space const sized boxed, give this here the width as a 15 like configure here. Now need to call here the expand and to develop this here the column and to set here the children's like this configure here. Now need to set this here the cross axis element as a set as a dot. Now first of all need to set here the title text and to set here the styles text styles, set here color key color primary text, and after need to set this here the font as a 15 font size as here 15 and font weight set here the semi-bold 600 like this configures. And now need to create here the same as subtitles, paste this here and to write down here subtitle, and now need to set here the 12 regular and need to call here. Mhm. Save this here like this. Need to develop done this item and now need to use this here item title subtitles buttons and to give this here the name titles as a final workouts and perfect workout plan that fulfill his fitness goals. Need to set here subtitle, then after need to give this here the image, find out here the search image, copy relative path and to set this here, and now need to write down here the on press event like this here semicolons like this configures here and to set this here. Now need to develop here the round buttons, title set here's my plan, and need to create here the on press event and also need to give this here the padding and to configure this here the padding as a symmetric horizontal 13 otherwise 20 like this configures years, and also set here verticals needs years 20. Save years. Now need to configure inside first of all the main tabs and to see this here the UI. Go inside the top tab view and to set here the const workout on screen and to save this years. Now need to see here and change this here tabs look like this here the show this here the UI, and we need to show here maybe we need to check here background text colors, develop here the new colors, copy here and to paste this here and to write down here within background colors. We need to configure this here this color code and use this color inside this here, save this here look like this showing here the our designs xd files. Same as need to create here the another buttons need to develop here, create new plans buttons now need to developing here, copy this here and to paste here, and now need to set this here the add icon, copy relative big path, add big, paste here, and now need to create plan, new plan like this, and also need to give this here the text for this button and to paste this here. Look like this showing here the buttons. And now develop here the sections row, common buttons and common widgets need to develop here. Now need to create here the new files and to give this here the section button dot darts. Now need to write down here the stateless widgets and to give this here the name section button. Now first of all import here the material dependency and to create here this UI and to need this here the final variables and to set here the titles string title and then after void callbacks on press events need to call here. Now need to import this here the instruction inside these parameters and like this sets here. Now create here the ref widgets and to set here the inql buttons and to give this here the on press event on tab set here the on press event like this configures here needs. Now need to set here the padding and to set here symmetric horizontals need to set this here the 20 and verticals need to do this here the 8 like this configures. And now need to develop here row and create here the children's. Now first of all need to set here the main axis alignment, set here the space between like this here. Now need to set here the text and need to set here the title. Now need to set here the styles, text styles, set here the color, recolor primary text. Then after font size, set here 15 and also need to set here the font weight, set here font weight 600 like this. Need to calling here. Now also need to copy here and to paste this here. Now need to set here the titles as a more buttons and to set this here the font as a 15 regulars and to set here the primary color. Save this here like this, creating here the buttons for the sections and to save here. Now need to go here and to call this here the section buttons and to set as a titles muscle building. And on press events same as need to create here the another sections and to paste this here like here and to set here the titles grain strength like this calls and to save this here. Look like this here the show. Now need to create here the horizontal list need to develop for the UI. Now set here the list muscle array and then list grain array. Like this. And I have already prepared this array and to paste this here and save this time like this needs here. Now need to develop here the horizontal list need to develop with image. Create here first of all so need to set this here the size box, give this here the height as I need to pass this here the context dot width multiply by 35 and creates here brackets and 35 percentage need to width set here as a height as a 16 like this configures here. Now create here the child and as I need to set this here the list view builder separators and to set here the context indexed and to return this here and also need to create here the context indexed, set here the const size boxed, set here the width as a 20, and to give this here the item counts as a muscles array dot length, like this. Scroll view directions as a axis horizontal, like this configures, and also need to set here the paddings const as it insert symmetric. Horizontals need to set here the 20, and verticals need to set here the 8, like this configures as a paddings. And now need to develop here the image view assets. Now need to set here the muscle area. Need to get this here the objects outside, where obj is equal to muscle array index of value. As we need to set this here the map, like this value. Copy here, set this here as a name property. Set here the width, as we need to give this here the context dot width multiply by 0.6, and also need to set this here the height context dot width multiply by 0.73 pi semicolons, and also need to set this here the width as a box width over semicolons. Like this, we need to write down here and to draw this here the UI look like so. And now need to set here the clip are wrapped with widgets, and to set this here the clip are rect, and to set here the border radius circulars need to set here the 15s, like this. Set here. Now same as need to copy this here the this sized box and to paste this here, and what only we need to change this here the variable names as a strength grain. Set here the grain array and copy here, paste this here, save this here, and to develop here the grain strengths UI or the develop done. Same as we need to draw this here the UI as a our XD files. Show this here like this, both are the same. So here the UI, and now need to develop here the find workout plan screen. Need to develop first of all, and then after need to develop this here the add plans screen. Need to develop yours. Now first of all need this here the drop downs common controls need to need go inside the common widgets, and to create here the new files, and to create here the round drop down dots, like this add downs. And now need to create here the stateful widgets to develop here stateless widgets, not stateful. Set here the round drop down like this, and now need to create here the material dependency. Now need to set here the some needed property to set here configures. Set here the string as a int text. Then after need to set this here the finals list, and to give this here the drop down list array here, and after need to create here the value for the dynamic selected value as a value as this here, and then after need to give this here the bools value for the is padding, like here. And then after need to write down here the finals. Set here the function, and need to pass here the dynamic returns, and write down here the question mark, as I need to pass here the did change names. Now need to import this here's parameters. Now is padding required, so need to set here the by default as true. Set here false, not true, like this. Configure here like this. Show here this. Now need to develop here first of all our look UI. need to develop, as well as need to give this here the one more property, finals radius, give this here the double, past here the radius value, like here's, and to set this here this dot radius, set here the 25. Now past as a here's, like here's, and to save this here's now need to use this here's, copy here's, and to create this here the container, like here's, give this here the radius as a 10, and import this here the colors extensions. Now need to develop here the drop down button. Now need to pass here the items as a list, was this here the map, and need to get this here the object, drop down menu items, and now need to set here the text object, set here the name as string. Now need to set here the styles, text styles, set here the color, p color primary text, like this. And also need to configure this here the value as an object, need to pass this here, and to complete these functions, and to write down here the to list and convert, like this here, and show this here, and also need to pass this here the on change events, need to configure this here, like here is a here on did change, and also need to call here one more things, another property you need to set here the is expand, set here the true, then after need to set here the value as a well, and icons, set here the image sets, set here the drop down icon, copy here this relative path, and to paste this here now need to set here the width and height, need to set here to 15, like this past years. Now need to also need to give this here the in text property, need to set here in text, set here the text property, and now need to pass this here the in text titles, and set here the styles. Now need to copy here one styles, this here. Now need to set here the font size, set here 15 and secondary text, like this configures, and to all here. Also need to remove here the underlines for these widgets, to use this here the drop down underline widgets, and to save this here. Now this is the drop downs are the dones, and also one more thing, so need to set here the paddings, here padding, this is insert symmetric, and to give this here the horizontal 20. Now need to save it. Now need to create here the new screens inside this here the workouts, and to give this here the name as a find workout plan screen dots like this create. Now need to create here the stateful widgets, and to give this here the name find workout plan screen. And now need to material dependency imports here. Now need to drawing this here UI. First of all need to create here the scaffold, and now need to set here the app bars as a app bar. Creates here the leading icons button, and on press events need to call this here the context dot pop methods. Now need to set here the image assets, and to give this here the back button assets. Now need to copy here this back button, copy relative path, paste this here. Now need to set here the width, set is a 20, and height need to set here to 20. Now need to set here the color as a color white. This sets it. Now need to set here the background colors as a tea color secondary, and then after need to set this here the center as set here false. Now need to set here the titles as a titles as a final find a workout plan, and now need to set this here the styles text styles. Need to set this here the color as a tea color, not tea color, only color white. Also need to set this here the font size as a 18, and need to set here must be like this sets here. First of all need to configure the screens inside the here workout screen, and on find out here the search. Set here the context dot post extension methods. We need to call this here, and to get this here the context dot paste this here screen like this calls, save this here. Now need to click here, maybe not save this file. Now opening the here the screens. Now draw here the next UI need to develop here. First of all need to set here the body side scaffold body inside him to create here the first of all the padding. Const edges insert symmetric, set here horizontal 20, and verticals set here the 13, and to create here the child no, childs, and now need to create here the column children's. Now need to set here the const round drop down, and to give this here the hint text choice goal, and now need to create here the list name, pass here the goal, Like this, need to create here the temporary to here. Now need to save this here. Look like this here the show here, and also one more thing, remove this const and to create here the paddings and to give this here the symmetric vertical, set here the 20 and look like this show here and to give this here top space. Same as need to copy here and to create here the another drop down and now need to set as a const value. Now choice level and need to give this here the name as a level like this here. Now copy here, paste this here. Same as need to create here the number of week, number of week, set here 1 2. Third ones need to create here the day of days of week, days per week like this. Need to save years and show this here the difference. Need to change this here the 15 is good for this years like this UI. Now give this here the more height space, const size boxed, give this here the height as you need to set this here the 50, save years. Now need to develop here the round button, set here the title says find workout plan and set here the on place event. Now need to create here the padding and need to set this here the symmetric horizontal things like save here and show this like here the UI. Our design similar to show this here this UI are the set this here. And now need to create here the add plan screen need to develop. Now need to copy this and now need to create here the new files and to give this here the name create add plan screen dot dots. Now need to paste and to rename this here the name create new plans and now need to set here. Now need to set here the titles add plan and now need to remove here set this here round text field, set here plan name and also need to set here the radius as a set here 10 and to save this here. Now need to set here the drop downs. First of all need to give this here the goal, this here. Then after need to give this here the duration, set here 10 20 minutes like this. And then after choice levels, level here 1 2 3 like this here. And last ones we need to add buttons, add plan, set here like this buttons to save and now need to configure this button Go inside workout plans and to configure this here the custom buttons as a context dot post and to call this here create new plan screens and to save. Click on back. Now add plans and to look like this, similar to UI this view, and to same as the XD files. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down in the comment section. So I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.